Today we have inspiration on this Baatein series. They say that the youth of the world is going to bring a change in the upcoming years, but today we have a true life example right here sitting with us. She is the youngest COP28 speaker. She's also spoken in Commission of Status of Women. She's also the youngest TEDx speaker. We have Kiara Kaur, a sustainable ambassador, with us.
Yes. Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? It's such an honor to be here. And thank you, City One Initiative, for having me here today. Thank you, Tavishi. And I'm really grateful to the entire team. It's like a great opportunity for me. Thank you, everyone, so much.
Pleasure to host you. So today on this session of Baatein series, we'll be having a few gossips and a few talks, a few tips that Kiara will be sharing with us. And it's truly our pleasure to, host you, that you're here on board with us, right?
Yes, thank you, Tavishi.
Definitely. So starting on with the very first question that each and every one of us, they're very keen to ask it, that you're at the age where people, they're mostly playing around, they're into their studies. So how does it feel having achieved like these great heights? You're a speaker, you're an amazing speaker, you're some or the other way related to climate change, and then you're speaking on podiums where people in their 30s and 20s can't even represent. So, how does it feel having achieved these great heights at the tender age of 8, where, other children your age, they're busy playing sports or into their studies?
Well, first, being a voracious reader, I absolutely love reading. So I started reading at the age of 2. So, like, basically, I encourage my friends to read and tell them once you get the knowledge, you share the knowledge. So, yes, I'm a voracious reader and I motivate my friends to read.
It is really amazing. Even I read like a lot of novels, but I'm pretty sure what I read, it's very different from what you read. So still, like, you go to school and you see your mates, they're all there. They're either playing sports, they're either studying and stuff. You're there speaking, being an inspiration for people like me, myself too. So how does it feel?
Well, like it's great. I get to play with my friends and everything. And also, since I'm with my friends, I can also help them in motivating themselves to keep going, continue your studies. You are one, follow your dreams, follow your passion. Like I like reading and swimming, someone like painting, skating, or technically anything. So whatever you should do with it, you should be happy. So like, yes, it's amazing.
Well, for a person like me, we definitely need you as a friend, Kiara.
Sure, that would be great to be friends with you.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. Continuing on, as you said that you love motivating your friends throughout and stuff like that. So, at times we see that your friends yourself, they might be very timid to go on the stage, very scared, glossophobia. Even I had that. I was very scared of the judgment that people would give. And actually, a lot of people are still scared about it. So, what are some key tips, to enhance your confidence on the stage? Since you gave like your first TED talk at the age of 6.
Yes, that was actually at 5.
Pardon?
Yes, my TED Talk was at 5.
Oh, really? Okay, so there might be some glitch about it, but still, like, what are some insights and stuff that you would want to give?
Well, first, you should have the knowledge on what you're speaking. I usually get my facts right by reading books because internet resources are like not always 100% accurate. So, and you should be confident because when you know that you are speaking the truth, you can inspire others. You should be confident and happy about it. And always be a student and don't let your curiosity die because curiosity is a spark to light the room of knowledge.
That is amazing.
Yes, so confidence and still you are basically speaking the truth. So why to be scared in the first place?
Completely, completely understood. I mean, now we're very curious about you with all those answers, those lovely answers that you're giving to us. I
Thank you.
mean, even though after all of it, we still see a bit of people who are losing confidence, even though they're spitting out the facts and stuff like that, fear of judgment. So, how did you overcame through that?
Well, as that saying says, teamwork makes the dream work. Parents and teachers and friends around the person who's feeling scared, who also has stage fright, should be supportive to them to let them keep going in their fears. Face your fears.
Definitely. The everything begins from oneself, our own house, and our teachers, right?
Yes, you should have at least one or few people like to inspire you. Even a few people can make the biggest difference.
Our organization has people like you to inspire us and keep going. So, Kiara, talking about our organization itself, being a sustainable ambassador, could you please share some insights around the climate action, the climate change, and its future? Because in the modern times, we all see that, not a lot of people that are keen to, walking towards climate and stuff like that. And even though they are, they're more of showing it off for the sake of the Instagram trends and stuff like that.
It's not just like the talking because action speaks more than words. So when you have to do the right thing because alone we are one drop and together we are an ocean. So and the things I want to do is like planting trees because glaciers are melting, temperatures are rising, natural habitats of insects and animals are being destroyed because of human activities. So when hearing this, it's a big thing, so every one of us should do our bit. So we have to plant trees, follow the 3 R's, use as less as single-use plastic as possible as they take a long time to decompose, etc. So we have to do our bit in saving the planet Earth.
Definitely. I mean, it's actually crazy how we call Earth our Mother Earth, place where we originate from, yet we are the ones destroying our Mother Earth.
Yes, but still, we shouldn't lose hope because if you lose your hope, you lose your dreams. So if you don't want to lose your dreams, you shouldn't lose that spark in you for hope. Like, so even though like the climate change, it's really tough. Like the constant weather changes day after day. Like one day it's hot, one day it's cold. But still, we shouldn't lose hope in solving Mother Earth's dream to be how it used to be.
Completely understood. I mean, it's actually, a bit of a controversy in the modern times, as we say. We see a lot of people talking about climate change, yet they're the ones who are not following it all around. And we completely get what you wanted us to know about it, and we'll definitely not lose our hopes about it, Kiara. Right? So go ahead with it.
Yeah. So I know like tackling climate change, it's like not an easy thing, but like each of us has a role to play in adopting eco-friendly practices, reducing our carbon footprint, and advocating for sustainable policies. So we usually hold governments and stakeholders responsible to take action, but we shouldn't forget that every drop counts, and as global citizens, we should all do our bit to save the planet.
Definitely. It's actually, such, what do I say? It's such wonders for me to hear all of it from you. Because usually you see it, right? Even people my age, they're not very much aware about it. And you being at such a tender age, you're still speaking such great things. It is actually a great thing that you're taking initiatives about it with our organization, City One Initiative.
Thank you.
So, done with the huge, heavy loaded questions. On a lighter note, how does our sustainable ambassador, the Kiara Kaur, spend her vacations?
Well, actually, my vacations are basically quite fun because like, yes, it's a weekend. It's a holiday. So what I do in my free time, I love reading about climate change, and I also like to do swimming. It's perfect on a hot summer day. And I also really love like the tree planting, like the organizations, and also like like they do art, like art. I'm really like with art. So about they do the art about sustainability, tree planting, so many other things, composting workshops, and so much more. There's like my vacation, it's amazing.
So we'll soon be having, your art pictures on your Instagram profile, right?
Yes, sure. That'll be actually really great.
Yeah, we will definitely be looking forward. Even I love swimming a lot, but due to a bit of study pressure and stuff, I've not been able to do it this vacations. But I guess I got the motivation from you to continue it next year.
Sure.
Definitely. So, let's go ahead with my favorite, right? It's the favorite part of mine, the Bate series. We have the rapid fire round for you. Perfect.
Ooh, okay.
So, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food, I absolutely adore veggies. So my favorite ones are cauliflower, baby carrots, green beans, and asparagus. They're my favorites. And also, sometimes I do eat pizza, but that also a vegetarian.
Okay,
But
so
yes, I eat that once in a blue moon.
Kiara loves eating vegetables, like it's something out of the box, right? Because usually people
Yeah.
would go ahead with a burger or a pizza or white sauce pasta.
Yeah. Not for me. I'm a veg person.
Definitely. I mean, that's where you get your intellectualness and stuff from. That it's a saying that the more veggies you eat, the more intellectual you are.
Not like that, but still, sometimes I just like it.
Okay, because I'm not a very veggie person, I'll be very honest. I belong to that 90% of race who would not appreciate eating veggies as their favorite part. Right. So, what's your favorite holiday destination, Kiara?
My favorite holiday destination is San Francisco, California, USA. And also, since my grandparents live there, it makes the visit more memorable. So since they live there, yes, that's my favorite place to visit. It's family. And my favorite like place to visit location, it's Golden Gate Bridge because in like San Francisco, California. So it's an amazing bridge.
Yeah.
It's like connect San Francisco Bay and Pacific Ocean, and it was designed by Joseph Strauss and Charles Ellis. It is painted international orange every year to prevent it from rusting, and it's 1.7 miles long, so it's quite a long bridge.
Okay, so you have some very core memories from there or something like that?
Yes.
Perfect. I mean, a vacation at your grandparents' house, it's always perfect. I'm sure they're proud of you.
Yes, it's amazing. The vacation. Oh my God. I love it when my grandparents are there. They're like just like my motivators. They encourage me to read books. They like keep me going. They're like a battery. They're like my battery.
Okay, like a perfect battery that any, grandkid would need. Even my grandparents are my battery. They just called me before
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah,
That's really nice.
they called me before this session, telling me all the best for it because I was very excited.
Oh, wow, that's really nice. It's good your grandparents are really supportive.
Definitely, they're actually very supportive towards it. So, like, do your grandparents support you towards the system?
Grandparents are like blessings. Oh my God, they're like blessings.
Definitely. Wait, so Kiara, we heard that your grandparents, they are like really huge supporters of sustainable environment and trees and stuff. So how do you guys go on about that part?
So yeah, they always like help me in planting trees. And actually, me, my grandparents, and my mom, in fact my entire family, they make a really good team for sustainable actions. They're really good team.
So family of sustainable people, right?
Yes.
But truly, I am sure not only us as humans, but the Mother Earth too would be really grateful to your family for, providing such things. And, all the goods that you're doing will definitely come back. It's like our own personal wishes from our side.
Sure. Thank you.
Perfect. So, talking about all the great things, what is your go-to cartoon character?
Well, typically, I'm not a cartoon fan. I'm more of a documentary fan. But still, I sometimes like watch those like kids' educational videos, like when I don't have time to watch the documentaries, like very quickly. I have to do like so either I just read books and get the knowledge, or sometimes I watch some of those kids' videos about like the education about sustainability. So yeah.
It's very different from usually what, the race is going ahead with. So, like, what's your favorite documentary talking about it?
Well, basically, my favorite documentary is actually about American history. Since my grandparents, yes, they are living in America, so they'll be really happy, like just getting knowledge. Because as I said, once you get knowledge, you share the knowledge. So they're like amazing with like getting the knowledge. They're like amazing with getting.
Amazing. Because growing up, my favorite cartoon used to be either Shin Chan, if you've heard about it, or either Doraemon. He's like a robot, like a 21st century robot, something like that, if you've heard about it. Those are still my favorite cartoons, honestly.
I have heard about those both of those characters. They're really nice. They're really cute.
Yeah, they're really cute and they're really notorious, like very
In
not.
fact, I have a book about 365 like stories. So every day for like 365 days, I will be able to read like one page of one story, one cartoon character story every day. So let's say one will be Frozen, next will be Garfield, something will be there.
I would still go and watch Frozen over again in the theaters. That's just me, and I guess most of the people would go. So we just really got something very different. Documentaries. Because never
That's great.
if I went for documentaries. So I am just more of a notorious person. My mom still scolds me for that.
That's great.
Yes. So, talking about cartoon characters and stuff, everything was very great. So, Kiara, what is your one message for all of us at City One Initiative?
Well, my one message I want to give to my fellow planetarians out there watching is whoever you want to be, you already are. You just have to discover it. So for that, you have to follow your passion, be happy about it.
That is
Like I like reading and swimming. Someone may like painting, skating, or anything. So just follow your passion and be happy about it and never lose hope in following your dreams.
definitely. And how about our team of City One Initiative?
Well, first of all, thank you, City One Initiative, the entire team. You are amazing, and you are doing such a great job in maintaining every bit of this. This has been a great opportunity for me, and thank you, everyone, and thank you, City One Initiative, for the opportunity.
We are pleasure to have you. I mean, we're an organization who looks forward to, public speaking camps, Bal Panchayat, MUN training shops. We're more into teaching, the Gen Zs, the teenagers, the people who are in the school ages and stuff like that, teaching them what is the actual value of public speaking. How does it feel to be a speaker? Because the more confident you are, the more image you have in the society. That's how it goes on, right? So that is why we're always looking forward to people like you who are achieving great heights at such a age. And honestly, Kiara, you're like an inspiration to our members. You're an inspiration to each and everybody who follows City One out there. Because when people see people like you, when you are working with the organization and we see people like you there, we truly think of it that there is something in the organization that people like you are working.
Yes, like so. I mean, I learned from you, and you learned from me. Like Yes, thank you so much for the interview. It was really amazing. And yes, your smile was so good. I absolutely love your smile. You're like so kind. I love your smile. I love your hair. And you did like like an amazing job doing this interview. Thank you.
You love my smile, you love my hair. I love you, Kiara, for that one. Thank you so much. So it was a pleasure
Yeah,
having you here.
and always be a student.
Definitely, we'll definitely be looking.
Yes, because because no one can learn do everything, but everyone can do something. So we learn. So we learn from each other every day.
I'll go ahead and watch this video once or twice again, and I'll take out all the quotations that you gave to us, those valuable quotations in our life. Thank you so much for being here on this,
Thank you,
on this
Tavishi.
series with us. Thank you so much, Kiara.